The Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. It's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Two teams, Doris, slower paced, more methodical in the way they play.
Yeah, you know, you have to appreciate you can win in the NBA with a variety of different styles. We see some guys want to go up tempo. These are teams that want to get into their half court, use up as much of that 24 as possible, but get a good shot at the basket every time.
Is it harder for a fast-paced team to play slow or for a slow-paced team to play fast?
Always harder to me to speed up the tempo. There's so many things that you can do to slow the pace.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. Scola out there with Brooke Lopez. Then it's Jeremy Lin, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 2.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that 3 when he's got some daylight.
Porzingis with the steal, and pushing it up. Here's New York. Shot from 16. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Scola, a screen on Rose. Here's Lin. Scola passes to Lopez. It's good.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Rose dishes to Lee. Outside Anthony. Feeds to Noah. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
4 up, 4 down. Nice way to start this one.
New York on D. 7-point differential. Passes it to Bogdanovich. The pass to Lopez. Noah with the block. Here's Porzingis. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
I mean, these guys are so locked in. It's amazing. Just an incredible run.
Here's Bogdanovich. There's the feed to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Lin. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
You can see the precision passing of Lin on full display there. So talented at running the pick and roll and getting the ball over to his man.
Now here's Anthony. Porzingis kicks to Rose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
I think he just got nervous there, guys. Not sure what he was going for there.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Lin. To the middle. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And he comes up with the deuce. Lopez has got 6.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Rose passes to Lee. Outside Anthony. Launches a 3. He can't get that one. Excellent D there for Scola. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Nets passing it around. Here's Bogdanovich. Scola dishes to Lin. Back to Scola. Tries again. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Scola's got his first points of the night.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
No, you can't. That's just asking for trouble.
Anthony kicks to Porzingis. From 17 feet out. Out to Lee. Expanding his range. Sinks the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now Lynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lopez sets a screen for Lynn. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lopez. It's rebounded by Noah. The Knicks leading by 6. And GA, after being such a fixture in the city of Chicago and for so long, Joakim Noah signing with his hometown team, the Knicks, in the last offseason, a bit of a bittersweet end of his time with the Chicago Bulls. A lot of moving parts in his time with Chicago.
Yeah, and, you know, his playing time had dwindled, and it was just, I think, in everyone's best interest for him to move on. It's a great fit in New York, both with the team and the pulse of the city. Clearly was still valued highly around the league as it took a sizable contract to put him in that Knick uniform.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
You know what I think they need more than anything is to try to get the other side to play at their pace.
New York on D. They lead by 11. To halt the run, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 8 points for Brook Lopez.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Anthony. Lets it go. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lynn kicks to Bogdanovich. And here is Lynn. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Scola. No good on the three. Here's Anthony. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Scola. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Scola's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, because of the size difference, that's probably not the one-on-one matchup they'd like to go to very often, but it worked that time.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Screen by Scola. Lopez, a screen on Rose. Lynn kicks to Scola. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
Booker, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Foy comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. The Knicks leading by 9. Jennings kicks to Lee. Here's Anthony, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Anthony's got 11.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me. This high-powered offense has been on display. They're having their way at that end of the court.
Now here's Booker. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And Lynn is a sensational playmaker. Love how he zips passes over to his guys.
Anthony kicks to Lee. Passes to Kuzminskis. Noah dishes to Lee. Here's the three. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside, Lynn. Booker with the screen for Lynn. 14 feet away. Again, the Nets for two.
And Lynn plays with a real edge. When he's driving inside, he looks determined to beat everyone to the basket.
Noah the screen. Here's Lee. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to shoot for a high percentage this quarter, but he's still pushing the action.
And the Knicks overhauling their roster with some big names. Of course, the former Bulls, Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah, but also shooting guard Courtney Lee, who I think can definitely help them with his defense and shooting.
Now here's Anthony after Jeremy Lin's miss. Yes, that goes in. Jennings has got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Booker is screen on Jennings. In a wide open look for Lynn. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact in. That one's on Anthony. The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
That free throw good from Lopez. And we heard some speculation that the Knicks might look to trade away their veterans and look to rebuild around Porzingis. This summer, that was not the case, though.
Well, it seems like rebuild is a dirty word in New York City. There's not a lot of patience for losing. We'll just see how far they can go with this new roster.
Both free throws good from Lopez. The Knicks leading by 7. Jennings passes to Holiday. They set the screen. Outside Thomas. Jennings against Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Jennings can't get it to go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
On up the court. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Now, if you're a fan of offense, you've got no objections to what's going on. Everyone's a fan of offense.
Now here's Vasquez. There's Foy with the 3. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Foy's got his first 3 points of the game. Jennings passes to Kuzminskis. Thomas kicks to Jennings. Back to Thomas. Outside Holiday. New York moving it around. Trying his luck deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Nets trail by 6. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Here's Vasquez. Knicks with the rebound.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
He knows it. He just got locked into scoring mode and couldn't get out of it.
Inside, here's O'Quinn. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Justin Hamilton, he's checked in for Brook Lopez.
Well, Kyle O'Quinn, he wasn't a well-known player in college, but he was a find in that second round of the draft. Whenever you have a player with his size and ability to eat up space in the middle, he's going to find a place on the roster.
Now here's Vasquez, looking for his first basket still in this one. No good from Hamilton.
That kind of miss rarely happens, but when they occur, they're pretty shocking.
Ripped away. Here's Booker. The shot will not fall. And New York the other way now. Holiday dishes to Jennings. Thomas kicks to Holiday. Outside Jennings. There's a good screen. To the paint and stolen by Hamilton. And here's the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. kept alive. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thomas. And the pass to Kuzminskis. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hamilton. He dishes it to Ford. To the wing on the left. Here's Vasquez. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vasquez has got himself on the board with 3 there. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Knicks lead by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Well, and Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. Hey, with a little more luck, he may still be that.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
You know, their thoughts coming in were push the ball, get the defense back on its heels, and take advantage.
We've got Kyle O'Quinn, also Thomas out there, and it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Jennings. Tight defense on him. 17-foot shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time. O'Quinn's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Knicks. Here's Ford. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Fires for 3. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Vasquez.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside Thomas. It's back to Jennings. Holiday, the pass to Hernan Gomez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, the NBA, of course, an offensive league these days. We've seen the shift, Doris, over the years. What do you like to see in an offense?
Yeah, I think one thing that we have noticed, and it really began with the Miami Heat and then consecutively with the Heat championship and then San Antonio's championship, team basketball, where it's not just boiling down to pick and roll, 2 guys trying to beat 2 defenders. You're seeing more often than not 5 guys, the ball moving. It's poetry in motion. You know, my favorite thing is unselfish team basketball. The stars are going to be the stars. That's inevitable. But the involvement of other guys, you can trace that directly to LeBron James. He is a superstar who's concerned about the players around him feeling good and involved.
And so here is New York following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. That's to Porzingis. Anthony right side. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Over to the wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Vasquez. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The second effort. Tries again. Hollis Jefferson passes to Vasquez. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, we know Brook Lopez is a little vertically challenged, but he's still effective inside with an array of shots. little push shot came because he said, I'm not the quickest guy in the world, so I want to get space and get it up quick, where they have no chance of contesting it. His go-to move is that righty hook and then across the middle.
And D.A., you can't block it. You just can't let him get to that left shoulder. 11 feet away, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
Outside, Lynn. Over in the corner to Vasquez. 5 on the clock. There's the pick. Shot off the screen. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
He's been so inconsistent from the field, and that makes it hard for these guys to catch up.
Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, what's interesting about Porzingis is, yes, was there an adjustment period in terms of his NBA career? No question. But he had a very good grasp of the culture when he came over, and he loves the American lifestyle. He's got the slang down. He's a very outgoing guy.
And he knocks down the first one. And the culture shift for a lot of players coming from overseas, Doris, can just be an added task. But for Porzingis, might have made things easier.
I just love how Porzingis approaches everything, and he fits right in with what the fans want to hear. There's a confidence and a brashness that he plays with that quickly had fans flocking to him. You know, he's got the perfect personality and embraces the culture of sport. So it's hard to think that he won't be a beloved player for all of his playing days.
Now here's Lynn, following the miss by Derrick Rose. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. And you know, there was so much excitement surrounding the Nets when they finished the new arena in Brooklyn in 2012. They traded for Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to try to fast-track their success. But that win-now strategy really failed.
Yeah, and that's what can happen when you mortgage your future. Short-term goals can lead to that long-term misery. And they still have some pieces they can build around. We'll see what additional talent they can attract going forward.
They set the pick. Vasquez dishes to Bennett. Jumper off the screen. Knicks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his third rebound on the night. Down low and stolen by Bennett.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Yeah, the defender all over. Man, when you look at the Nets over the past couple years, it's really astounding. I mean, they've been near the bottom of almost every major statistical category as a team. I mean, that means that they really have nothing to count on to stabilize themselves when they aren't going well in a game. And when you don't have an identity as a team, boy, it is hard to find consistency.
Now here's Lee. Outside, Porzingis drills the three-pointer. Porzingis has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he's been so accurate from the floor tonight, really helping them stay ahead.
And on the topic of the Nets, it's hard to identify their calling card as a team because the roster, Greg, still seems to be in a state of flux.
And not many draft picks or trade assets. It really may come down to love the ones you're with, at least for a little while longer. I mean, they have some scorers. They have some playmakers. If they can just find a way to block out the noise and play their game, they can be an entertaining club.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Skola's checked in. Lynn kicks to Vasquez. Takes the three. It's rebounded by New York.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Kicks it to Lee. Here's the screen to the paint. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Luis Scola.
You know, Kristaps Porzingis is an impressive athlete with perimeter skills, and at 7'2". I know his build has been slender, and that's a bit of a concern, but he's staying in the weight room trying to fill that frame out.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And you heard some in the Knicks front office say that Porzingis might actually be too tall in the NBA game. Not often, Doris, you hear that.
No, for sure. I mean, there were some who wondered if his core strength might never enable him to hold position inside. But you know the Zen Master. Come on. I think that was classic reverse psychology, setting out the challenge and making KP work to prove him wrong.
Now here's Lin. He has 5. Scola sets a screen for Lin to the inside. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. No good that time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Yeah, you feel helpless as a defender because Melo is in such a zone. You can double team him, throw your best defender at him. It doesn't matter.
Lin. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You've got to do better there. There wasn't anyone stopping him in the lane.
And finished off by Noah.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
In just about every phase, they have dominated. Lockdown defense, explosive offense. This has been special.
Porzingis with the steal. Rose passes to Lee. New York moving it around. Top of the key, Rose. Clock at 4. Here's Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. He feeds it to Scola. He kicks to Lin. He's looking for Vasquez and finds him. Count that one. Vasquez has got 8 here in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And stolen by Scola. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You have to respect the concentration level of Lin there. Just doesn't get rattled on his shot when the D whacks it.
Brooklyn making some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Chris McCullough. Bogdanovich comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Foy in for Vasquez. And that one falls for Lin.
And Rondé Hollis Jefferson started out strong last season as a rookie, then had the injury to the ankle that kind of derailed his development. Came in, though, providing lockdown defense, which most scouts expected. I think the surprise may have been his shooting number. And what that tells me is that he has a really good understanding of who he is as a player. That is very difficult for young players to accomplish. They always tend to spend their time trying to prove to you what they can't do.
Nets trail by 15. Lin kicks to Foy. Up top, Lin. He's guarded by Jennings. A nice shot by Lin.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Jennings dishes to Thomas. Noah the screen. Jennings against Lin. Jennings passes to Kuzminskis. Inside, Noah kicks to Jennings. Jennings with another miss. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. They set the pick. Here's Scola. Outside, Lin. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. That shot no good. So New York will take it the other way. Lee outside. There's the dish to Jennings. Kuzminskis the pass to Thomas. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, what a force this guy is inside. And you can tell the defense wants to limit him as best they can.
Lin dishes to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Scola. Great defense that time from Noah. The Knicks leading by 13. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And it's 7 points for Brandon Jennings.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Dishes it to Lynn. Randy Foye is on the way. Outside, Lynn. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thomas kicks to Jennings. Down low. And finished off by Noah.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Lynn. 10 points for him. Screen by Scola. And that's good. Jeremy Lin for 3. Lynn's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Thomas kicks to Jennings. Passes it to Kuzminskis to the left wing. Thomas up top. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll take, again, if he's given the chance. We all know he can knock that down.
The feed to Booker. The pass to Scola. That one off the back iron and out.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Lynn against Jennings. There's the call on Trevor Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Big call there. That's his second foul with a lot of time left in the half. He may be taking a seat.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Justin Holiday comes in for Courtney Lee. And the Nets also making a change. Lopez is checked in. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by New York here. Holiday with the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Hamilton's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 15. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. He dishes it to Foye. Booker outside. Pass to Lopez. Puts it up from 12. And he can't bank that one in. Outside Jennings. Launches a 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half of play. New York ahead, up by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A fantastic first quarter from Carmelo Anthony. He ended up with 15 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Carmelo came out tonight and showed why he's Carmelo. His offensive arsenal is deep. If you take away one move, he effortlessly transitions to another. The scoring barrage in the first half, that's what makes him a superstar.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the three of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
Welcome back to New York City. Some street art on the wall of the Canal Street subway station in Soho, south of Houston, just down the way from us. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
No doubt. I mean, dictating the pace, setting his teammates up for quality looks. He was in complete command.
Nets trail by 15.
Guys, I've spent a lot of time covering the Knicks, and I think the passion of this fan base is not to be underestimated. Even through some lean years, the arena stays packed. They're thirsting for a winner.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got Brook Lopez, Scola out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Jeremy Lin, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the shooting guard position. And Luis Scola gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
From deep, Rose. That one misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And Doris, when you take a look at the Knicks, what do they need to do to get back into the upper echelon of the league?
Well, to me, Kevin, it's the formula that every successful franchise uses. You begin at the ownership level, and then you work your way down from the GM to the president. You've got to have consistent quality leadership. I think you've got to start to allow Kristaps Porzingis to become more and more a part of your future. Build around that young, talented star while still taking advantage of Carmelo.
Move shots.
That's good from Lopez. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And last year, I felt like Brook Lopez showed why he's a max guy when healthy. I mean, not only did he maintain terrific all-around play, but he improved in some categories. And I love what he looked like on the defensive board, reminiscent of the aggressiveness he showed when he first burst on the scene back in 08.
Here's Lin, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Lin with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Anthony. And when it comes to Lopez, hard not to root for a guy who's fought through so many injuries.
Yeah, last season he got back to doing some of the things that made him an all-star level producer. He was passing at a high level, playing a physical brand of defense, just an immensely skilled big whose best years hopefully are still ahead. And the way Lin picks his spots, just knowing his place in the offensive schemes and scoring well as a result.
This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
Here's Bogdanovich, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Scola, a screen on Anthony. Here's Bogdanovich. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
You know, that's just the power and strength from Anthony. Able to take the hit and still play through it. You know, one thing about Melo that goes overlooked so often is just how aware he is on the offensive end. He does a great job with positioning and finds space on his own. Just such a natural feel for the flow of the game that he has that few others share.
Here's Bogdanovich. Lopez up top. In the corner, it's Lynn. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And that aspect that Melo has to know exactly where everyone is on the floor, Doris, that's something that you just can't teach.
Oh, Kevin, you're 100% right. You can't teach it. And it's a skill that makes life so much easier on the offensive end. You know, it allows Melo to see all the angles of the play before it happens, knowing exactly where to put a pass or when his teammate will pop open. You know, and it's all those little things that go into making him such a great scorer for so much of his career.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
It's ridiculous to give up that many points in the paint. You know, I think he'd like them to play a bit more physical.
So it's Brooklyn now, down by 12. Outside, Lynn. Here's the screen. Here's Scola. They grab their own miss. Hollis Jefferson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And Doris, I know you shot a lot of free throws in your day, got to the line often. What goes into the mentality, an aggressive style, or even art form of getting to the line?
You know, I like the way that last part of that question was phrased, the art form, because that's exactly what it is. You know, one, as a guard, you can't have any fear in attacking the rim with bigger bodies around you. You can't be afraid of contact. And, in fact, there is an art form to sort of leaning in without committing an offensive foul. So there's a real touch and flair and confidence it takes to be a guard who gets to the free throw line consistently.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's now 22 points for Porzingis.
Well, this is a clear case in point of where the comparison to Dirk Nowitzki is so apropos. Not many 7-footers with that kind of range, Kev.
Here's Bogdanovich.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Vasquez comes in.
Grievous Vasquez.
The Knicks leading by 12. Anthony kicks to Rose. New York moving the ball around. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
From deep. Vasquez can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Rose, no good. There's the three. And the Nets miss again. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Anthony, kicks to Rose. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 8 points for Derrick Rose.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Will it go? Vasquez can't get it to go. New York's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Rose kicks it to Noah. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Joakim Noah at the line for 2.
That's good from Noah.
Boy, you can look back over some of the legends who suited up in a New York Knickerbockers uniform. Walt Frazier, Patrick Ewing, Willis Reed, names that will certainly live on in the proud history of this organization.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Anthony Bennett's checked in for Lopez. And it's Chris McCullough in for Luis Scola. And so he makes both from the line. And the Knicks, regular playoff contenders from the late 60s through the turn of the century, but just 4 playoff appearances, Doris, in the last 15 years. How did they get to being back as a playoff regular?
Well, Kevin, you know, with the new luxury tax and league-wise exposure, big markets don't have the same advantage they once did. In the media capital of New York, it's hard to go young and build from the ground up, but it's getting harder to create a winner any other way.
Vasquez passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Bennett. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Anthony Bennett. 2 shots.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Bennett.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Bennett drops them both. Here's New York. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Rose kicks to Lee. Outside Anthony. The tray. Brooklyn with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Bennett. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Doris, we asked fans to write in questions for you. We've had thousands, literally thousands of letters, emails coming in. The fans want you to answer questions. So here's one I just picked out of the fishbowl here. This is from Joe in Portland. What are your hobbies outside of basketball?
Yeah, I think this might surprise people, but I love to cook, Kevin. Not that I'm going to spend 3 hours in the kitchen, but having been the mother of 2 children, I love to cook. My daughter loves to cook with me. The other thing is I live at the ocean, so you can find me on the water.
I want to be one of your kids. My gosh.
It's not a bad life.
Now, I picture you as like with a towel draped over your shoulder and coaching, thinking it through, but enjoying the cooking process.
Oh, there's no question. I'll tell you what, if I make a good dish, just like John Thompson, the towel's over the shoulder, but if I have thrown it down, that towel goes in the air.
You can cook.
No question.
Now here's Anthony. 18 points for him. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, the defense can't be so relaxed when he has a look like that.
The dish to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Rose. And a fast break now for New York. Anthony leading the charge.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Feeds to Vasquez. The offensive rebound. Hollis Jefferson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Courtney Lee.
At the line of the Nets, Hollis Jefferson, taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Joakim Noah. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Courtney Lee. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Good on the second free throw. The Knicks leading by 16. Outside Rose. He feeds it to Holiday. Lets it go from the wing. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
69.
Foy with it. Passes it to McCullough. The Nets working the ball around now. He kicks it to Bennett. Wing shot on the way. Bucket is good. Bennett's got 6 here in this quarter. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Anthony gets double-teamed. 11 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. O'Quinn's got 9.
What you like about O'Quinn in the mid-range is how quickly he pulls up for that shot.
Vasquez with it. Anthony on him. Bennett kicks to Vasquez. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here from about 16. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Tries to keep it alive. Now here's Bennett. 8 points for him. Dishes it to Vasquez. The feed now to Foy. The pass to Vasquez. No good with the triple.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Confidence, he's lacking poise, he's forcing things that aren't there, he's just taking shots out of rhythm.
From deep, buries it from three-point range. 14 points for him.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Rose dishes to Holiday. Here's Anthony. Off the left rim and out. Nets trail by 15. Hollis Jefferson passes to McCullough. No dice from 9 feet out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Rose kicks to Holiday. Pass to Hernangomez. To the inside. The kick out to Holiday. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now, here's Bennett. Hernangomez grabs the miss.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
No, and it looked like he got a bit ahead of himself and just couldn't pull back.
Here's Holiday. Here's Rose. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Rose always looking for his offense. And why not? He can put up points in a hurry.
There's a screen. Here's Vasquez. Banked in off the glass. Bennett's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book and still one of the best. Now, you think about Jeff Hornacek's reputation as a coach. He runs a modern offense, likes to get his guys out and running in transition, and he's going to spread the floor with players that can drive and shoot and have no problem letting it fly from deep. That's fun.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Holiday dishes to Rose. Pass to Hernangomez. Kicks to O'Quinn. The rebound by Bennett. Bennett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hollis Jefferson. No good that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Outside Rose. Here's Holiday. The rebound by the Nets. Bennett the pass to McCullough. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, and the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
New York calls timeout. Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
Brooklyn making some changes. Justin Hamilton, he's checked in for Foy. Trevor Booker comes in for Chris McCullough. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Vasquez. Now here's Jennings. He has 7. Here's Lynn. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
And one signing that went a bit under the radar during the free agent period was Jeremy Lin joining up with the Nets. The Nets got the veteran guard they wanted to lead their young core. Lin gets a chance to move out of the six-man role he had been in the past few seasons, and now he gets to run the ship.
And that one falls for Lin. And in the Jeremy Lin deal, GA, he seemed to leave money on the table in order to move to the right team that fit him.
You know, many were surprised that he would leave Charlotte given the success he had had there, backing up Kemba Walker. Also of note in the move is that Jeremy Lin is back in the city of New York. So Linsanity once again has returned to the Big Apple. And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Jeremy Lin. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Lin. The Knicks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Lopez comes in for Bennett. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. Second free throw, no good.
And Lin has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
And here we go. Fast break. Lin's got it. Hamilton kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside, Lin. Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Lin. Lin's got assist number 8 here in this one already. He got it! Wow! He got
it! 3 points at the buzzer.
An absolute miracle that one went in. A circus shot to end the quarter.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Knicks leading by 15. They've got Jennings. He's out there with Lee. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Thomas. And it's Kuzminskas in at the power forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for your Knicks, Lance Thomas. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Thomas.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Here is Lin. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Lin's got 12 points in just the second half.
And Lin is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
There's the pick. Here's Jennings. Some solid defense there from Lin. Nets trail by 15. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lin. To the middle. And the dunk by Lopez.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
Yeah, and you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Here's Jennings following the bucket by the Nets. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Here's Hamilton. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
A little relish, a little extra to that finish. The double clutch before laying it in.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for New York. And the free throw off from Hamilton. New York leading by 11. Lee kicks to Thomas. He dishes it to Jennings. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jennings. Again, Jennings missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Porzingis. That's his third personal foul. Shooting. Justin Hamilton. At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Hamilton.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And New York making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Hamilton hits both of them. The Knicks leading by 9. Now Jennings. There's the dish to Carmelo. Here's Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Oh, nice play there. Kristaps making his presence felt on the interior.
Now here's Booker. He with the block, but he recovers it. Booker dishes to Hamilton. The second chance effort. Bullseye.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
Oh, they regrouped, they worked out some of their frustrations, and now we're seeing them have some fun.
Here's Jennings. Noah with a screen on land. Jennings passes to Noah. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
They double him with Noah. Nets passing it around. Bogdanovich. And the Nets another 3.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
There's Jennings with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Lopez, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
To the paint, here's Porzingis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Porzingis has got 13 points in the second half. Nets trail by 8. And here is Lynn, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Lets it fly from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
He looks frustrated, and by every measure he should be. That's a shot you have to bury.
Now here's Lynn. Here's Hamilton, and the Nets another 3.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Count that one. That's 12 points for Brandon Jennings.
The vision there as Carmelo makes his teammates better.
They set the pick. Lynn kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Bogdanovich. Some changes for Brooklyn. Scola comes in for Justin Hamilton. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Trevor Booker. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Anthony. Lin, that's a two-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jennings. Back to Anthony. The pass to Porzingis. Fades. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
So, frankly, you shouldn't get them. He is not the player that you want to let beat you. That could be a costly mistake for this D.
Here's Bogdanovich. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Lopez outside. Here's Scola. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Lin with it. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Offline with his 3. And Luis Scola gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And so here is New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Anthony dishes to Lee. To the paint. Here's Noah. Basket counts.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the free throw, no good. Nets trail by 8. Here's Lin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lin's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, that pass was right on the money. He'll get a well-deserved high five for that one.
Jennings passes to Anthony. Lee outside. Shoots a 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, Lin feeds to Scola. It's rebounded by Noah.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Dishes it to Carmelo. It's back to Jennings. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Inside, knocked away. Jennings with the steal. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Porzingis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Lin.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of Lin, constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot.
At the line for the Nets, Jeremy Lin. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Lin. Rose, he's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Both free throws good from Lin.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Rose kicks to Anthony. Here's the screen. To the paint. Here's Lee. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
You know, despite his cold shooting, his team is still winning.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He feeds it to Lin. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Great anticipation, just a little late getting his hand in there.
Here's Rose. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Bogdanovich. Lynn dishes to Scola. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
3-1. One shot.
The free throw drops for Scola. The Knicks leading by 8. Now here's Rose. Screened by Porzingis. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Luis Scola.
You know, that's part of any great scorer's arsenal. The ability to create contact and get to the line.
Shooting for New York, Carmelo Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo. One of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. They have been getting killed from long range tonight, and he said, we can't lose track of their shooters. We're overpacking the lane, and we're leaving them wide open. Guys will see if they can make the adjustment.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Anthony's got 22.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and Melo, one of the best to ever do it.
Here's Lopez. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Boy, he's dialed in. You know, I would keep feeding him the rock while he's hot.
Rose kicks to Anthony. Cuts it 5 from 18. Anthony missing again. Nets trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Bogdanovich has got 12 now in this quarter. Rose kicks to Lee. Rose passes to Lee. The feed to Carmelo. Rose against Land. 5 on the clock. And Anthony gets double teamed. Noah wide open. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 24.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
Yeah, he has not missed the mark very often. Absolutely locked on target.
Now here's Lynn. Lopez a screen. Lynn with it. Noah picks him up. Lynn dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Lopez. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, he took a solid angle, didn't block the attempt, but still forced the miss.
Lopez with the steal. Lynn kicks to Scola, and that one is good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, outstanding finish inside against a defender that basically towers over him.
Here's Rose after Luis Scola's step. Here's Noah, and the layup falls. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
Yeah, I wouldn't take my foot off the gas just yet, but it's never safe to assume any lead is safe in this league.
Tries a 3 off the inbound, and Lee pulls it down. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now Rose. So it's New York picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Joe. Nice win tonight. What was your team's attitude coming into the game?
Yeah, we played hard tonight. We're getting better. We just got to keep going. You know, it's a work in progress. And, you know, we just got to keep fighting, and get as many W's as possible.
Well, the trend line is looking good so far right now, Joe. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
Man, he took his game to another level tonight. He wasn't hanging in the background. He was their alpha dog. And he got the crowd going wild.
He was outrageous. He shot a red shooting percentage from the field, hitting from everywhere. It didn't matter where he was or who was guarding him. The defense tried to make adjustments, so what? Still knocked down shots.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.